At the moment, it really does make it juicy tomorrow in the league stages. And it's on.
60, thank you.
And of course, our friends from Austria got through into the league stage as well. Now, he hasn't got the weight. Barney earned his best, would have had 2 on top of the marker.
59.
Well, surely nowhere back for Germany from here. But Andre Velge, you know, you mentioned Sid, a really, really good player. Only a couple of weeks ago, reached the semi-finals of a big Players' Championship event. Only lost in a deciding leg to Mark Webster, but he'd beaten the likes of Gary Anderson, Andy Hamilton, Adrian Lewis on the way. That's how good Velge can be, and he will be a major threat to Lloyd at the Ali Pali.
So well, not only that, Stompy on this form will threaten anybody as well. He's looking so relaxed, this good Stompy.
Yeah, good point, Sid. He's reached the quarterfinals, hasn't he? Last couple of years at the Ali Pali. Stompy will play Peter Wright at the World Championship, while Barney will be hoping to eat a muffin or two against the Muffin Man, Steve Hine.
Well, remember Barney last year, sorry, Stompy last year, 4-2 win over Mervyn King, the number 5 seed.
More evidence of what Velge can do. But the Dutch have been a class apart here.
Just a lad to plan this. Lost the weight to the first dart, lost the weight to the second dart.
96. Germany require 119.
Nowhere near the treble into 60 now. Nowhere near. Right to go one leg away from the match then.
Netherlands requires 74.
Barney again, not scoring the better, but looking crispish on the doubles. He's got to leave it alone. Perfect life for him because the flight's not in the way.
54.
Well, first time
Germany
he's missed.
Required 20.
Barney there, missing a dart for 5-0, and Velge to get chalk on the ball for Germany, and deservedly so as well. Got a white out outside. It would have been a bit tough on the Germans if we'd have had a whitewash inside.
Well, you know, Butters Ending plays for Sunderland, which is down the road here. And the Romas and Scouts are looking for more strikers. And now which one of the 2 Dutchmen he picked tonight to join Butter? That would be cool. Just lost the line, snatching the dart. That means the upper arm triceps not in sync with the wrist region. Slackest dart he's thrown that. Can't recover this time, cool.
45.
Oh, reminding you, Barney missed a dart for 5-0 for the Dutch. Surely they're not going to lose from this position.
135.
No any other Barney who's had 5 9 darters in his PDC career, starting in the Premier League at Bournemouth with a belter in 06 and going on to the UK Open. He was on fire in his first 12 months with the PDC. Was Barney a shutout of that. But there's time in the next 2 weeks
85.
to get the old macho working, Stuart.
Spot on. And if Barney turns up at the Ali Pali with his head on, his head straight, he will be a major player again. Simple as that.
Velge, credit to his hairstylist. Still got that lie to hit. The middle barrel is beckoning.
80.
Only 80. Taylor coming up with James Wade, England odds-on favourites. Is Taylor going to be vulnerable at the Ali Pali, Sid?
You and your questions.
100.
I'm persona grata of the Taylor household.
109.
I've been given oatcakes. I refuse to answer that. I think his bother was a blip, that's all. We shall see, soon. Double. 16 now, green bit.
93. Netherlands require 96.
So, Stompy here to take the Dutch to the verge of victory, needs double 18. Double 9 coming in.
Stand the wire, 2 darts.
Germany requires 16.
The start the roll back. And Barney should not be kicking himself because Kur's holding the ship.
Gauge on the 6th leg,
Right,
Germany. 7th leg, Netherlands to
Barney will
Roper.
be simmering, sweating, clog-sized cobs. Wanted to contribute.
140.
That's contribute. That's the perfect weight and angle of entry.
Well, the Dutch missing darts to go 5-0 up, missing darts to go 5-1 up. Talking about the actual darts,
57.
just have to look at Barney's arrows tonight. They look very much like the darts that he used to win the World Championship at the Circus Tavern.
Yep.
121.
Looks like he's gone back to basics, Barney.
Well, he was fidgeting about with him. See, the thing is that because he's 6'1¼ like Bristly and Bob Anderson and the lads, perfect height for a dart player, he does not want to do much angle work, because if he gets it right, he'll slide in off the barrels. See, that's a lie to Barney. See what I mean? The perfect shot.
140.
The last 4 out of 6 darts have convinced me that he's on the mend.
Well, let's hope so. Barney in full flow is one of the best sights in darts.
Netherlands require 100.
Are we going to Stuart got it?
Well, tops then for 5-2. Stompy missed, well, he missed 2 in the last leg, and he's missed a couple here again, but Holland have plenty in hand.
I don't know, 140. Looks like a bit dodgy. Well, it's orange. 140 coming, looks like.
100.
Only a ton. Right then.
Netherlands require 20.
Barney, to do respect, and set him to the hill and start red it. It's not a lie. It's going the wrong way. Suffering.
Well, you would not
Germany require
believe
104.
they've now missed 5 darts in this leg, and this would be a real steal. Well, that was a poor dart, can't do it now, so a let-off here for
72.
the Dutch.
Netherlands require 20.
Not living up to his pedigree. Double 10. Green bet. Cool.
Gauge on the 7th leg.
I'll tell you what, that was absolutely crucial. The Germans were waiting on double 16. They have missed a stack of darts at doubles in the last 3 legs, but they still need just one more to go through to the group stage tomorrow. Group A, along with Canada, Austria, and either Australia or the Republic of Ireland.
125.
And what a promotion spot, but what a trailer. What an amazing setup this kind of happened at the Ali Pally. We've seen Cook carry Barney.
100.
And we all know that Taylor has had blips and slips in the last 5 or 6 weeks. This is a bit like being at the Crufts Top Dog Dart Show. Who's the best groomed?
46.
Whose teeth are the sharpest? Taylor coming up with Wade next.
And ultimately, who will be best in show come 3rd of January at the Ali Pally?
We'll have bow wowing rights. Here we
43.
go then! Good is gusted with that shot.
Well, certainly Velga has shown enough tonight that he could be a
70.
major threat to Colin Lloyd at the World Championship. Our Tut, just to remind you, will have to play a preliminary round match.
Well, we were talking about the big man. The big men. Remember Taylor was beaten by Stompy in Germany in the German Championships in 2009. Blocks the bed. I think he's going to have a daft pop at the left-hand corner.
100.
Was. So cool, needing a ton 40 to open the road for Barney.
Taylor and Wade, Whitlock and Nicholson still to come on the first day of the first ever
82.
World Cup of Darts.
Germany require 160.
If anybody told me that Geordie could fancy
60.
the Western Bulldogs to the tune, Nicholson's a traitor.
It'll be strange to see to see Nicholson in the green and gold a little
99.
later on.
Germany require 100.
Let's save the match with points on a two-daughter. Treble 19 and then double thereof. Just south of the target. Right then.
44.
I bet Barney's glad it's scored based on this and not in for the match.
Yeah, Barney will be hoping he doesn't have to throw again. Double 10 for the Dutch. On the double. And Holland win.
So Cole climbs the trolley bell on the German pair. To be blunt, he carried Barney, but there are signs for the Barney army that the lads actually improving.
Perfect timing if you're a fan of live sport. A couple of matches to go, should be wrapped.